And his glove work behind the stumps has also been good, his awareness. Good evening and welcome. We are in Tirunelveli for match number 20. It is a doubleheader Super Sunday. The Siechem Madurai Panthers taking on the IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, and we are live from the Chennai Super Kings ground here in Tirunelveli. The toss happened a little while ago. The two captains with Vishnu Hariharan, and the toss came down, the coin came down in favor of the IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, and they have decided to bowl first. So let's take a look at the Siechem Madurai Panthers Dream 11 playing 11. They're batting first side. There it is. Sarth Kumar comes in, the one change for them. Shyam Sundar misses out. Ram Aravind, Anirudh Sitaram at the top of the order. Atikur Rahman has been brilliant through in that middle order as well. And as Chaturved, captain amongst the runs. Suryan and the star of the previous game with ball. IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, their Dream 11 playing 11, unchanged coming into this game, and they've elected to bowl first after winning that toss. The experience in their bowling lineup, T. Natarajan, Sai Kishore, Silambarasan, Mohan Prasad picked up 2 wickets in that last game, and youth as well in Esaki Muthu, who will come in as the impact player. We've seen Vignesh in action, Shyam Sundar as well, Gautam Thamarakan, and they have options. The IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans, Radha Krishnan Kanibalan, who will come in. 2 umpires for this evening game, Sadashiv Iyer and Ashwin Kumar. They pick up that new ball. Which team will take it to 3? Let's play. Evening game of the Super Sunday. T. Natarajan with the first ball. And on the money.
Yeah, just a bit of shape back perhaps for Natarajan. B. Anirudh, Ram Aravind likes to play those flowing drives, is Ram Aravind. It's one of those venues or one of those games where you've got to settle yourself just a little bit before getting into the thick of things. That's sort of a pitch, probably guess.
First runs on the board for Madurai this evening.
If you look at the batters who've got runs over the course of these last couple of days, it's been a slow sort of start, 20, 25 balls for about 35. And then the acceleration happens. You give yourself a chance. That's exactly how run scoring has been in this particular venue. I hope Madurai Panthers and Tiruppur are watching.
Nicely driven, a bit of a misfield, allows the single. Ram Aravind gets off the mark. Dream 11 playing 11s for both sides. Abhi, who's really stood out for you so far in this tournament?
Yeah, I named it before. Really think Tushar Raheja has been one of the standout performers this year. Been seeing him over the years as a young kid through the TNPL ranks. Finally, you can get the sense of maturity. The way he's approached his innings, the way he's taken his team through a very strong position. Look, and it's a difficult place to be. What's the value add is he's a wicketkeeper as well. Left hand opening bat. Lots of IPL teams looking to fill in that position. It's a coveted one. It's a very difficult one to break through in many sides. But I feel he's definitely upped his game this year. Maybe not look as far as an IPL team, but first step is playing consistently for Tamil Nadu in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy.
4 consecutive half centuries. And his glove work behind the stumps has also been good. His awareness. Remember the stumping of DT Chandrasekhar, where he just lifted his foot for a millisecond. And he was ready with this stumping. The awareness behind the stumps and in front of them as well. Played according to the situation, put IDTT into a very strong position from the get-go. At the start of their batting innings, pretty much every time. Brilliance from T. Natarajan. The dreaded finger has gone up and Anirudh Sitaram is walking back to dismiss Anirudh Sitaram. An appeal from behind the stumps. Tushar Raheja is convinced. Can he convince his captain to go upstairs?
Natarajan wasn't interested at all, but
Silambarasan. It's up in the air. There is a chance. Backpedaling Saikishore with the catch. 2 wickets. Simple catch. Worked away for a single. Pressure straight away here.
yeah, this was wicket number 1 from Natarajan. Great seam position. Looking to flick it across. Simple chance for Tushar Raheja. It's exactly the start that Tiruppur Tamizhans would have wanted. Couple of wickets at the new ball before Sai Kishore comes on. We've got plenty of bowling options in this team, and that's why I really like the balance of Tiruppur.
We have the off spin of Muhammad Ali, left arm spin of Sai Kishore, Mohan Prasad as well. Points table here as it stands.
Dindigul with that win going up to 2, but you've got 3 teams on 4 now, and definitely one will join that pack of Dindigul and Salem. I just fear 6 may not be enough. The way the tournament's going could be a possibility. With Laika winning yesterday, and now the other teams will be thinking Chepauk Super Gillies should just go on that winning run. Just continuously keep winning so that most of the other teams have a possibility.
Absolutely wide open. Yes, Chepauk Super Gillies have qualified. The other 3 spots up for grabs. Pulled away, good placement as well. Didn't try to overhit it. And it runs away for a 4. It's a Shriram fantastic 4.
Easier to swivel and play that pull shot. Unlike Ram Arvind, who's trying to pull it from outside off stump. Especially against a slinger like Silambarasan. It's a hard shot to play.
Leaves it alone. 2 gone, 8 for 2. And a bit of a misfield allows a run for Lush Ranjan Paul. He's misfielded twice so far tonight, but just for singles.
Yeah, pretty straightforward that. Could have held on to the pressure.
The bowlers have been good, tight. Picked up a wicket each. Natarajan and Silambarasan. Build those dots. And watchful from Ganesh. Direct hit. Pressure in the field building here from the IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans.
No harm done in the end. Mohan Prasad, but you can see the energy and intensity quite up for the Tiruppur Tamizhans. Picked up 2 wickets. They're looking to hunt as a pack for number 3. Skipper in the middle, NS Chaturved.
Big swipe across. Tina Rajan with his lines. Just keeping it there and thereabouts, going across the right-hander.
Really surprised with that choice of shot. Playing his 7th delivery, S. Ganesh, going on his knees and trying to sweep Natarajan.
Surprise him a little bit with that extra bit of bounce. Gets a single. Esaki Muthu in the field there, patrolling the fine leg boundary. We'll see him in action in a little bit. Works up good pace.
Actually looking forward to seeing that young man in action. I saw quite a bit of him. Those highlights and that four that he got early in the tournament. I think it was against Dindigul, right? And love the fact that Tamil Nadu has a stock of fast bowling reserves. It's the most important thing you're playing for TN. Anyway, talk about that.
Chase it down. Nicely played. It comes around well to keep it to 1. Amit Satwik, one of the better fielders.
I guess Ganesh and NS Chaturved get a bit itchy at this point for more boundaries. Just 1 so far in 3.1 overs.
Clipped away. They have protection there, Tina Rajan. Field placement has been good so far. At the right angles.
What's he going for, Ganesh? What are his options? We've seen a few go through the leg side, one off the front foot, one off the back. Think that he'll try and go over cover or point this time around. If he gets the width, he's going for it.
Pulled away, same gap as before. It's another Shriram fantastic for a secure Shriram's life insurance plans.
That's the full ball. You know that's what's coming next.
There's the ball. On cue. And he was ready for it. Silambarasan, 6 runs off this over so far. 2 balls left. Runnable for S. Ganesh and NS Chaturved, 3 off 5. They've lost both their openers early in this innings. 4th over of the power play here. Adjusting to just play it to the offside for a single.
You can sense that Silambarasan's trying to pull his length back and try and see if he can bowl that 4 to 6 meter mark. Every time he's been shot, he's been punished. The ball's not new anymore as well. I genuinely feel Tiruppur Tamizhans should still be looking for wickets. Just sense that's come down a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. When you've picked up 2, keep going for it. Good hand. Saves the boundary, just a single to end that over.
This we Vishnu joining alongside me is Niranjana. Hello, Niranjana.
Thank you, Vishnu. Not quite getting the start they wanted, Madurai. Nevertheless, they're trying their level best now. Sai Kishore, the captain, has brought himself into the attack right now. And I'm expecting him to take a couple of wickets here. Fairly experienced, fairly established as well, leading the side. He's come a long way, Sai Kishore. What a game these people have witnessed today. The first game, amazing it was, isn't it, Vishnu?
Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Exactly what you want to see on a Super Sunday. And this one as well. Both these teams on a similar trajectory. They started off with defeats and then just a couple wins under their belt and looking to seal that spot in the playoffs as the race is getting heated up, and it's important that they set the momentum going forward. Yeah, plays that inside out really well. Oh, was the opportunity there. Natarajan doing well to cover the ground and getting to the line of the ball, but not able to grab it. Was a chance that's put down.
That was definitely an opportunity there. Quite couldn't get hold of the ball. He was still running when he was in contact with the ball. It's always difficult under lights to have safe hands. That was definitely an opportunity. Sai Kishore almost on the brink of taking his first wicket.
Change of angle now for S. Ganesh. Going over the stumps is the captain. Swept. There's a fielder underneath. This should be taken, and it is. Well done in the end. Mohan Prasad doing really well. The ball was... And that's the reason he's here now.
Attempting a big slog sweep there. Not quite timing it. And lovely catch there by Mohan Prasad. Under pressure, especially because the previous delivery there was a dropped catch. That's what cricket is all about. Sai Kishore keeping things simple, getting a wicket in his first over.
It was really well done from Mohan Prasad there. Oh, another one, is it? It is! What is happening? IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans are just ripping this apart. Another wicket on a hat of him. He's just trying to block this one, and that's what happened. First it was that slog sweep, excellent catch from Mohan Prasad. And that brought about the third wicket, and then Atikur Rahman just stepping out and then hitting it straight to the field red covers, and 2 wickets back to back. Here's the last ball. Here's a chance for Sai Kishore to take the third hat-trick of the season. Sonu Yadav did it in the very first game that he played, and Surya Anand as well. And Surya Anand did it for Madurai, won the game for them. It was the last outing they had against Nellore Royal Kings. Now can Sai Kishore do it against Madurai Panthers? 3 runs and 2 wickets so far. The slip in place. Yeah, blocks that one out nicely. A dot to end the over. 3 runs and 2 wickets in this one. 21 for 4. An economy under 7, 6.89 for him. It's the last over of the power play. There's a slip in place for NS Chaturved as he plays that beautiful drive. Work to be done in the deep for Sathwik. It was done well in the end. 2 runs to start this over. But what a brilliant over we witnessed in the previous one, Niranjana.
For sure. It's a very straightforward, simple delivery. I must say the batter was a little casual there, playing that shot straight into the hands of the fielder. Thank you, says Sai Kishore. The situation is pretty much similar to the first game, how the match is placed at the moment, but then
Yeah, it was an effort to sort of put brakes on that. But then that's gone in the gap. Good work again in the deep. Just 2s to start this over. And Chaturved, a different kind of a role for him. There's a lot of pressure right now. Almost half the team back in the hut. He needs to stick around and just get this going as deep as he can. But the spinner is doing the job. What a ball that is! And gone! Half the side back in the hut, and straight away goes for the review. He's asked for the IOB DRS.
TV umpire to director. We have a player's review for a caught behind. Original decision is out. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. One more time, please. It looks like there is a deviation off the bat, but I would like to check with the ultra edge, please.
Yeah, we are building it.
Keep it rolling for me. Keep it rolling. Yeah, one frame forward. Yeah, can you just go a couple of frames back? One frame forward now. One more frame. One frame forward. I could see a clear spike when the ball is passing the bat, and I see a gap between bat and the pad. Bat involved. Back to on field. Ashwin, you can stay with the original decision of out. You're on screen now.
They've lost the review, they've lost their captain, and now half the side back in the hut, even before the end of power play. It's all happened. He's come way too early, and that's because half his side is back in the dugout. Pitch shot, hits it in the gap, and that's one way to get off the mark. What a shot that! He's placed that to perfection. It's a 4, that's as second.
And not quite happy with how they've executed their shots, Madurai Panthers, and another good delivery there.
Let's take a look at that wicket again. Clear deflection. And that was the wicket of the captain, Ines Chaturved. Getting the faintest of nick back to the keeper. That was an excellent over. 8 runs and a wicket off it. End of the power play. And look at that, 2 for 3 for him. Sharat Kumar and Ashwin are the batters for Madurai. They need to bat them out of the situation somehow. Oh, there was a chance, that was foot down. A slip was placed perfectly, anticipating that, but that's opportunity that's just gone down.
M. Ashwin thanking his stars right now. What should have been 6 wickets by now. Still remains 5 because of the dropped catch. Very well bowled, Sai Kishore. And I think within the power play, I think this is the first time in this season the team has lost 5 wickets. Courtesy some brilliant bowling by Tiruppur Tamizhans.
Yeah, absolutely, it's the first time that's happened. Half the side back in the dugout before the end of power play. It's not something that we get to see too often, isn't it? It's the bowlers on top. Tiruppur Tamizhans have come with a plan and they've executed to perfection. 4 bowlers so far, and all of them have picked up wickets.
Absolutely, and they've not done anything out of their way. They've just kept things very simple. They've just stuck to their plans. Simple bowling, neat bowling, bowling to the field, just giving the dot balls and putting the batters under pressure.
Yeah, now the only way forward for Madurai is just to take this as deep as they can. Sharat Kumar and Ashwin, and keep things simple. Just try and score boundaries off the loose balls and then just keep the strike going somehow. Because it's a deep pressure pocket that they found themselves in at the moment.
Yes, at least if they have to give their bowlers something to fight for, somewhere around 135, 140, they should be aiming around that score right now.
Yeah, you're a very ambitious person, aren't you, Niranjana?
I just very, very specifically said if you have to give your bowlers something to fight for. That is why I added that sentence, Wish.
yeah, 140 says Niranjana. I mean, let's see. I mean, you never know. It's cricket. I mean, stranger things have happened.
We just saw the first game, though.
Exactly. Exactly my point. So you never know. Let's keep the optimism going. Just 2 runs off this one. Just looking at... Yeah, we'll get that run.
Beautiful lens there by Mohan Prasad. Was amongst the wickets even in the previous game, and just continuing the good form here. Tiruppur Tamizhans just doing the right things and starting to peak at the right time in the tournament. A win today will help them go up in the points table. Both the teams are in fact coming to this game with a morale boosting win, and then Tiruppur Tamizhans now capitalizing on that confidence which they got it from a previous victory against Tiruchi.
And we are yet to see a Siechem. He's the local lad. He was phenomenal in that first game that he played. Conceded 16, then came back and conceded just 10, picking up 4 wickets. He does play for Tirunelveli in the SS Rajan Trophy. Picked up 15 wickets in the 4 games that he played there. And also another bright prospect from the Madurai team is S. Suryanand, who got a hat-trick and ended up with 4 wickets. That over that he bowled, winning the game for Siechem Madurai Panthers. And that's what TNPL is all about, isn't it? Just these youngsters who can shine when the opportunity is presented, and that's exactly what TNPL does.
Absolutely. So many stars have evolved out of TNPL, playing for the country, playing for IPL. It's inspired so many. Isn't it, Vishnu? Some players come out of nowhere. Jasprit Bumrah, for example, he's the leading bowler in the world right now, but I've heard stories about him who's just playing some very local level of cricket, and then he was inside because of his actions. Pure action, people said he can't survive, but then now he's leading the charge.
Never let anyone put you down. There's a lesson there. But here is Mohan Prasad, an excellent over this. Great returns for him, just 3 runs so far. Just looking to survive all the batters of Madurai at the moment. 34 for 5 as you're going to end this over. Well ended with the dot. 34 for 5 after 8.
Wickets, 5 runs. He's led his team brilliantly. Right on top. Change in commentary box. With me, Aniruddha Shrikant, and Trish Kamani joins me. Trish, we saw a thriller the last game. Completely different game this time. Kodan, the groundsman.
Hello, Annie. We've seen turnaround of events over here, but definitely not the kind of game that Madurai Panthers would want to play, because this was a do-or-die game for them, because at the start of this match they would have wanted to play some quality cricket. Missed out so much here.
It's a thick edge. He'll get a boundary after 15 balls. Finally a lucky boundary, but they'll take it here. Siechem Madurai Panthers, any way it comes.
Things have not been comfortable here for the Madurai.
After the last game, I thought they'd definitely come up pumped up. You saw them what they did. 4 and 4. The left arm seamer Surya got them a victory. Literally snatched it out of the hands of defeat. That was amazing. But then they've come into this game maybe slightly way below the ball line. 38 for 5 in the power play. They lost 5 wickets. They haven't been able to come back from that, have they?
The one sad thing about the Madurai Panthers is they never found out a combination in terms of the batting order, because we've seen their batting order has been changing time and again. And especially halfway through the tournament, I think your batting order needs to be set, especially your top 3 or 4. The top order has not been firing for the Madurai Panthers, which has been an area of concern.
Yeah, absolutely nailed. When your top order doesn't perform, especially in a tournament like TNPL, when you see the successful TNPL teams, even in this year, Trish, the likes of CSG, the likes of Dindigul, their top 3 have been very, very strong. Even IDream with Tushar at the top. So you need your top order to fire, and that's where Siechem Madurai Panthers haven't been able to do that. Aniruddha Sitaram and Ram Aravind, yes, they've got them off to good starts, but the big scores, you need those batters to get the big scores. At the end of 9 overs, oh, that's a very close call. The last thing they need is a run out. A direct hit, surely he would have been gone. But that dive could have saved him. We have to wait for the IOB DRS.
TV umpire to direct. We have an umpire's referral for a run out at the striker's end. Give me the best side down angle, please. Keep it rolling. Yeah. Satisfied? Batter is grounded before the decision for the big screen.
Yeah, not out. Maybe faster glove work with Tushar Raheja would have got a run out. But lucky escape there at the end of 9, 39 for 5. He can ease into the spell. Straight away on the pads, a single for Ashwin.
I think one good thing with Siechem trust on him, especially giving those 16 runs of the first over, he persisted with him.
Siechem is a brilliant individual, Trish. I've interacted a lot with him. He wants his teammates to do well. He's a captain who's looking out for those youngsters. It's a very good sign, isn't it? He knows he's a senior player. He's now a seasoned IPL campaigner. So he takes up that role of being a mentor for these players, and he's done it brilliantly. Maybe there was an error in giving the youngster the 19th over, the Salem Spartan games, but that's also a learning curve, isn't it, Trish?
I think what's more important is the captain playing a lot of trust on his bowlers.
That's out. Anytime a direct hit goes, it's a close call. In fact, Ashwin for a second doesn't look too confident there. Well, that's brilliant work by the skipper.
TV
We got to
umpire
wait
to
for this.
director. We have an umpire's referral for run out at the bowler's end. Give me the best side down angle, please. Satisfied, the batter is short of the crease when the bails have limitation for the big screen.
Last over we saw an opportunity go begging, but this time around they hit the stump, and it's none other than the captain. Fantastic Siechem and Madurai Siechem Panthers already in a big hole. At the halfway stage, Ajay Chetan has come in. He probably wouldn't have expected this at the beginning of the match, especially when they were batting first. But Trish, tough times calls for tough decisions.
I think an opportunity is presented here for Ajay Chetan because I've heard so much about him. He's got so much potential. We're just talking about the Dole. So what's more important here for Ajay Chetan is to spend some time at the crease, because what the Madurai Panthers are lacking here is partnership, which is having a look at the run out here. Never take on a very good fielder, excellent fielder, Siechem. He had all three stumps at view. All he had to do was just come in closer, get the ball in the first pick and get it direct in. That's exactly what he did. Excellent work here.
Yeah, they've been on song, haven't they? I know there was a drop catch, but a couple of catches that they took were fantastic, Trish. Especially the one off Siechem's own bowling. When it went to the short fine leg fielder, that was a fantastic catch. But Isaki Muthu, couple of full tosses here. He's gotten away with them because they are at 42 for 6. The batters aren't trying to enforce the situation. They're just trying to survive it now, aren't they?
The one good thing about Siechem's captaincy is always been offensive, because we've seen most of the captains slightly take the defensive route, but he's always made sure that he's got those fielders and catching in positions. Having a look at the Kaveri Hospital, the medical partner.
Yep, dial 4000, 6000 for any emergency. If you have any medical problems, they'll be right there. 4000, 6000, don't forget that. It's been a good over. 5 runs of that over and a wicket. 44 for 6. I was looking at the bottom and Trish gave me that look. Hey buddy, I'm on top of you. You're at number 3. You have 2 positions to catch up. And this is the Kaveri Hospital, the medical staff. They've done some fantastic work. Any emergencies, they're already there, ready. This is a question I want to ask you, Trish. You're in the dressing room right now at 44 for 6. What do you tell your players? Even if you're going to score 100 or 110, you're not going to be in the game. So do you tell them, go after the bowling? If you get all out for 70, it's okay. Or play out the 20 overs, let's see where it takes us.
I think more than playing out the overs, I think next few overs are going to be very crucial. Looking at the dismissals for the left arm spinners today, the areas have been fantastic. They've been bowling at the good length areas. The spinners have dominated here. I'm just getting back to the question that you asked me. If I was sitting in the dressing room, the one thing that I will signal my players would be to play out the next 3-4 overs, Mani, because what's more important is you have to build a partnership for the next 3-4 overs and probably go all out for the last 5 overs, because that's the way you have to approach an innings. Because what Madurai did from the start is they made those elementary mistakes. I understand if the conditions are not in your favor, but making elementary mistakes in a T20 format is not acceptable.
It definitely is not acceptable to be 45 for 6, close to 11 overs. We saw the previous game on the same wicket, 189 being chased down. It's a fantastic batting wicket. It's just a pressure, isn't it? You're not used to the pressure at that level, and sometimes when 2 early wickets or 3 early wickets fall, you just don't know what to do the next step. And that's what happened today with Siechem Madurai Panthers. Yes, IDream have been terrific with the ball, but I also thought they helped him. Some soft dismissals we saw.
I think modern day cricket has a lot to do with that, because earlier days we used to see players trying to take that responsibility, soak in that pressure, play around a little bit, but off late I think in the verge of trying to work on this strike rate, most of them are playing those offensive shots, explosive shots, which is actually putting them in deep trouble time and again.
Five dot balls, 45 for 6, 11. Saiki showed today. Saiki Muthu continuing. He's generated good speeds here. Just the direction is missing, isn't it?
The one good thing about Saiki Shode generally as a captain is he's always tried to lead from the front, just not in terms of his bowling, but also from the captaincy. He's also, and that's the Saiki Muthu fan club. It's so good to see this.
Absolutely amazing, isn't it? A youngster coming from the districts, and he has a huge fan base there, doesn't he already? No reason why you shouldn't be excited with him. They're calling him the Kalaikudi Express. Oh, beautiful shot there. Sharat Kumar finally gets a boundary, and he smacked Saiki Muthu through the mid-wicket.
Try to access that mid-wicket region. Sometimes the best way is to take that offensive route, Annie, because sometimes you keep succumbing to the pressure. It gets very difficult to come out of it. So one good Sarath Kumar is doing is trying to play his natural game here.
He played 13 balls before this. He was only on 6. But that boundary will give him a lot of confidence. In fact, beautifully timed. He's used the pace well there. They need this partnership to get going. They need to get to at least 120 from here. I know there's only 4 wickets left, but they do have the big Gurjapneet left, who got them out of trouble last game. Which is your favorite flavor, Trish? I think that's blueberry.
I think it's a blackcurrant. Yes, it's a blackcurrant. And I have a very regular flavor. Most of the female would love that. I mean,
Vanilla, isn't it?
no, it's chocolate.
Oh, it's chocolate. Yeah. That's a good bouncer there. One for the over. And there it is, Niranjana. We were just talking about ice creams. And those are 2 former teammates of yours, aren't they?
They're having a very good time there. Alongside Niranjana, we have Vijay Lakshman, the match referee. Oh, beg your pardon, match referee for the last game. So good to catch up after really long. And this is the space where I have to say that Tamil Nadu Premier League have encouraged a lot of female in their panel.
That looks out. Yes, definitely. It looked out from here. Seki Muthu, after the first game, he's got another wicket. Another bounce, Tricia. First one, Saravanan led him. Yes, he's done that again. That's a brilliant over from Seki Muthu. That's a second bouncer for the over. They still have 1 ball left. Wide the first delivery.
One good thing about Tamil Nadu Premier League so far is the fast bowlers are very fierce. Because at the start of this tournament, we were looking at good fast bowlers from Tamil Nadu, and already have some good numbers. Sorry, good names in my head for Seki Muthu, Surya. That's a very good thing. The future of Indian cricket looks very good here.
It's a beautiful delivery. He's cracking up some pace. 51 for 7 at the end of 12.
Prasad. Looking for that big shot, Sarath Kumar. Winding up for it. Let's get us through the next few overs. I have with me Abhinav Mukul. Good evening, Abhi.
Good evening, Shavani. It feels like they've changed the pitch for this particular game. It's not the case. 188 played 189, I guess. one. 192 with that 4 of Varun. 50 is being celebrated from Madurai.
Kumar Saravanan, some heroics from Saravanan in that last game. A good partnership with Gurjapneet to take them to a defendable total. But what do they target as a batting side from here on? They have less than 8 overs left. Bowlers have created the opportunities, and the fielders have supported them well as well.
Seem to get the bat on ball almost. Madurai Panthers, you spoke about how they batted 11. Good job, Neath, hitting those sixes. Scheduled to come in at 11, but look at the way in which Tiruppur Tamizhans have operated, both with ball and on the field. I know a couple of chances have gone down, a couple of misfields maybe from Pradosh, but other than that, they've been exceptional.
Toe into the bat, they're going down the ground. A single to end the over, just 3 runs off it. Tidy, 54 for 7.
Intervals.
Big step to the offside. Takes it leg side. Too much work to do.
Doesn't get there in the end.
Confirmation, it's a Shriram 4. Just falling within the boundary cushions. Plenty of spectators coming in for this doubleheader Sunday. That's some serious pace and bounce from Siechem.
Replay of the last ball. Just resulted in the ball going for 4, but sticking to that short ball length was Siechem. Love this from the young man. Long run up, coming in, trying to bowl some serious pace here. We saw Sandeep Warrior in the afternoon game. That's great to see Siechem charging in mid-on in now. Deep mid-wicket back.
Midfield allows the single. Could have been a dot.
Setting up the batter nicely. Couple of short balls, kept the field back. back. Last thing you want as a fielding unit. Easily gets off strike now.
Left-hander comes on strike. Is there much of a difference, Abhi, between the afternoon game and the evening game in terms of conditions or how the pitch plays at Tirunelveli?
It's more to do with skill more than anything else.
Skill and mindset. They haven't hit the ground running, the Siechem Madurai Panthers. Far from it, in fact.
I was thinking when you asked me that question about what do they look forward to from here and what are the intermediate targets, goes back to our first interview. We spoke about how they have a deep batting lineup. Some work out his variations. Ensure he puts on a yard of pace as well. Look at that final delivery. 139 clicks. So he's got raw pace.
It'll just, as he plays more and gains that experience of bowling in different phases, what are the lengths, what are the lines to go with, there are his speeds, clocking 140 in that last delivery. He's pushing 140 every time.
And that's the basic skill you look at. And after this, you can develop all your variations if need be. He's running in hard. He's young, and you can see the kind of energy that Sai Kishore, every single ball is having a chat with him, discussing fields, telling him what to do. I think it's a great learning for someone like him. Really chuffed at the prospect of someone like Esaki Muthu making it big for Tamil Nadu, because he's got the raw pace, raw ability, and TN needs a lot of that, especially in the fast bowling department.
That is the platform, that is the Shriram capital, TNPL as well. To share the dressing room with your inspiration, someone like Tina Rajan, with your stars, learning from them, talking to them day in, day out, their work ethics on and off the field. You can learn and improve leaps and bounds. Final ball is over. It's been a good one, just 2 runs off it. And what a spell it's been. 1 for 23 from his 4 with 11 dots. Gets a single off the first ball of that over. Final over for Tina Rajan. Miscommunication, run out opportunity to Tushar Heja with the finishing touches.
The most cheapest way for a batter to get out is run out, and for the kind of situation they're placed in, I think they should have been a little more careful to reach that 100 mark at least.
Leaves it alone, lets it pass from Tina Rajan, but can he hit some big ones here? Unleash with his long levers.
Gurjapneet is capable of batting. We saw that he is capable in the previous games. The last game he gave some useful runs for the team.
Nicely dug out there. Played away to the leg side. Coming back for the second. Long legs. Quite easy as well. You mentioned earlier today in that first game, you batted more in the nets than you bowled. And Gurjapneet's teammate also mentioned the same after the last game. What is it with you and fast bowlers?
I don't know. I mean, batting, I feel, is a little more, I wouldn't say easier. I enjoy batting more. Because we can get runs this way. Look at the bowler's condition now. I mean, she did nothing wrong with the delivery. And when the batter gets
Had him undone. And Gurjapneet as well will be smiling.
a small little cameo the previous game, 24 of 8 balls, put Siechem Panthers in the winning position. So can he give Siechem Panthers the same kind of innings? Wide signal there. Very unusual from Natarajan. Can he put Madurai in at least a little bit of, can he give something for the bowlers to bowl at, is what I mean, if not going for the victory.
And a little bit of momentum as well going into that second innings, which is what he did in that last game. Digs that out nicely, worked away. They come back for the second again. Muhammad Ali in the field. Although he overran it, adjusted well, and they changed that. Nicely played. Double bluff from over the.
I didn't know. You would just look at the hand innovation as the first boundary.
This time over a little
On the sand,
catching on Lingam.
fully examined, executed. Talkers in his stones.
Feel the skill for the 100 runs here.
To take the air ball, will go from the swing west.
Low options.
Midon can't keep bowling for his ones on, but you let it that you able to in way. I think definitely
With that leg side. For nicely good play to no
see just seeing his runs as well.
extender for the Moat game. Quick fire. He play out on out. Run this time. Run.
7 back and then shot. This the offside. The sweeper cover. Fielder just had to watch the ball. He didn't have time. Flew past the boundary.
runs. Now it fell in the no man's land, but just kicking that for a boundary just seems like a crime.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours, Vishnu. When luck goes your way, from where you get runs, you don't know, but it just seems to be coming. Tushar Raheja has kite this. Hit the bottom of the bat. This is what I was telling you, Vishnu. He has to be careful here. It's a different wicket, different conditions, but then, thank you very much, Ajay Chetan, because you've just got the best batter in the TNPL off the mark with a boundary.
Yeah, just it was miles up in the air, and then just a bit of that fumble, so brings up the Shriram fantastic four nevertheless. That's one way to get off the mark, and Tushar Raheja has done that. So that's off his shoulders, and now he's played that nicely for a single.
Much better from Tushar. I've always noticed this, Vishnu. I've done it. I've been guilty of doing it. When you're in a good run of form, you want to keep going. You want to keep that momentum. You want to have bat on ball, the first ball itself. You want to smack it out of the ground. You can see the adrenaline running, and he's calming himself down. Exactly, young man. That's what you need to do. Take a little bit of time, because this wicket does seem to seam and swing in the first few overs, especially when you're playing under lights.
And they can't be anything sweeter than that. He's hit that over the bowler's head for a Shriram fantastic four, crossing the boundary safe and sound like Shriram's fixed deposits.
That's what an opener's delight is all about. You go ask any opener, what's your favorite shot? He'll tell you, I love to smack it past the bowler. Whether it's in the air, whether it's along the ground, it always looks beautiful. That's the thing. Amit Satwik, he's one, what do you say, Vishnu? What's that exact word? Not able to get that word. He's like one maverick. He has so much of talent, but he's never really converted into performances. He's got all the shots in the book. He just needs to just change it up, and see another one there. Brilliant batting, Amit Satwik probably gets 2 runs there.
Runs are flowing now. And just speaking about Amit Satwik, I love that interview that he did with Samin early on. He didn't seem rattled. She did ask him about his lack of form this season, but he just went about saying that I'm just going to enjoy my game, I don't care, and that's great. He's a youngster, he has trust in himself, and he's backing it up now.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good to hear that you want to enjoy your game and you want to play your natural game, but end of the day, it's cricket. It's professional cricket. Performances matter, Vishnu. You need those performances. You need those runs behind you as a batter, especially as an opening batter. You want to see those runs behind you. You want to see Amit Satwik get them off to a good start and score those big runs.
Yeah, here's a chance. It's beautifully bowled, well blocked.
I'm waiting for this challenge. Gurjapneet versus Tushar. He's going to go after it.
Such good nick. Just so fantastic to see someone like Tushar Raheja perform so well, and just will be really surprised if he doesn't get a higher call-up soon.
Yeah, he's been so consistent, Tushar Raheja. 1,000 runs in 35 innings. Take a bow, son. He's the second fastest to get to 1,000 runs. In just 35 innings, he's got it. Sai Sudarshan being the first.
And Sai Sudarshan's made that a habit. He's done that in IPL. He's just consistently doing it. And just talking about Tushar Raheja, he's been fantastic. 143 is the strike rate, and 8 times scores in excess of 50. Out of those 4 coming this season. Tushar Raheja on strike is a great challenge. Gurjapneet was part of the CSK squad this season.
He did play a particular year in the middle order for us. I remember very clearly the year I captained them. He was a star performer in the middle. He used to win matches for us. But now he's opening the innings, and that's a chance. Like I said, Vishnu, when it's your form and when it's your luck, nothing can stop you. And this is exactly what we're seeing. He's got 2 lucky boundaries here, but he'll take them as a batter.
I shall borrow your line. When it rains, it pours. And it's a Shriram fantastic 4. That 4 has worked magic, like Shriram working capital loan.
Yeah, maybe could have had a slip there. There's definitely enough carry and bounce and enough movement in the wicket for the faster bowlers. Especially when you're trying to defend a total of 120, you need those catches in there. A slip there, he would have been gone for all money, Tushar.
Again in the air, he's hit that miles up in the air, and this one's, wow, that's a drop chance. He's dropped it. Should have been gone.
Tushar Raheja is living life on the edge here. He really needs to calm it down. I know he's been in a great run of form, but playing a shot of every ball is going to get you into trouble. But right now, he's riding his luck. It's a tough chance. In fact, it didn't even hit his hand there. Rajalingam, the fielder, technique was completely wrong. No way was he catching that, Vishnu. He should be happy that the ball didn't hit his hand and go for a 6.
Well, that's one way to look at it. They were optimistic, Aniruddha Srikanth. But that should have been pouched. I mean, it would have been the wicket, the big wicket of Tushar Raheja, had it been taken. But here we are. We move on. 7 runs so far in this over. Around the wicket comes Gurjapneet. That's all right. I think what they're looking to do is just get this going as deep as they can. Amit Sathwik and Tushar Raheja, the right-left combination.
Created the chances. Madurai Siechem Panthers should have taken that catch. There was one of the first ball. Tushar Raheja tried to swing one, just missed the fielder, hit the fielder's hand and went for a 4. Saw an edge, just missed the wicket-keeper. So he's been on the edge, Tushar Raheja. But Amit Sathwik has been striking it well.
Yeah, a quick single and a fumble. 21 for no loss after 3. Powerfully struck. And it's a Shriram fantastic form. Trust him to smack a 4 like that, just like Shriram chits.
It's much better from Amit Sathwik. Waiting for the ball that has been pitched up and through the line. It's brilliant batting from the opener there. Hitting it over mid-on, one of the safest places to hit through the line. And about a couple of overs back, we had said that Tushar Raheja was the second fastest to 1,000. He's not. It's our mistake. He's actually the 7th fastest, behind me, Vishnu. How can you say that?
You said it. I wasn't on comms, you said it. But yeah, just take a look at those numbers. Sai Sudarshan, it took him 22 innings to get there, so he's still the fastest. And Jagadisan 24, Arun Karthik 26. And Baba Parajit's taken 30 innings to get there. And it's you and Kaushik Gandhi who's tied on 31. And Aniruddha Srikanth, well done.
Thank you very much.
And Kaushik Gandhi will be happy to hear that as well.
Yeah, Kaushik Gandhi, my partner. 31 innings, both of us. He's gone for a review for the wide. Let's wait. IOB DRS in play.
For wide not given on the leg side. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Batter is standing at his normal guard position at the release point. Take it forward, please. Can we have a split screen with ultra edge, please? The ball is passing close to the bat. Copy. Right forward. Flat line, roll it all the way. No bat or pad involved. Can you go a couple of frames back where the ball passes the bat? 1 frame back. 1 frame forward. Satisfied? The ball is well within the guideline when the ball passes the bat. It's a fair delivery.
Yeah, I know these rules are great. It's 7.5 inches. But I just absolutely, as a batter, I'll be pissed. Because Vishnu, technically, on the leg side, there's a reason why they call it the blind side. If your bat is going to be 7.5 inches away from your body on the leg side, what happened to Sai Sudarshan is what is going to happen here. You're going to get a lot of guys nicking it off on the leg side. But that's later, because Amit Sathwik here has smacked it over point for a boundary.
None of that will matter as he struck that really well. It could be a Sharon Ply Super 6. We're still waiting for that. We're waiting for that confirmation. There will be a boundary check to just see if it was a 4, if there's a bounce before. No, it hasn't. It is a Sharon Ply Super 6.
Brilliant shot, and the first 6 of this innings. Amit Sathwik with a beauty. Short of length, and in this wicket, if you bowl short and if you are in good positions, you can play very good cricketing shots. shades of Alvin Kalicharan on one leg. I don't know if a lot of generations would know who Alvin
Wow.
Kalicharan is.
Yeah,
Do you know him, Vish?
one of the greats West Indian to ever grace the cricketing field. I should know, Annie.
Not bad.
I must know.
Legend of the 70s. I thought you wouldn't be a great cricket historian, but
I love
underestimated
history.
you.
I love history, Annie. You'll be surprised. I'm going to surprise you in many ways. Then one is what I think.
Oh, yes, you have. But here, what's been the surprise is that Amit Satwik has outscored Tushar Raheja so far. In this entire season, Tushar Raheja has been blistering form in the power play. They've got a long on and a deep square leg.
Yeah, a good comeback from Rajalingam. He was fine with his batting, but he's gone for runs in this over. They need those wickets. Just try to look for ways to sort of get those wickets. There was an opportunity presented, not once, but twice.
Exactly. He's been going after the bowling, Tushar Raheja, and he needs to calm down a little. Because this wicket does have a little bit in it for the faster bowlers. You have Amit Satwik going great guns on the other side. This is an opportunity for him to build an innings. We have seen him. We've seen him get those 14 balls 50. Sometimes in cricket, you got to play the other game much better from him. Chipped it in the air. He might get a 4. Yes, he does. He finishes the over off with the boundary. 36 without loss. Tiruppur.
Yeah, good evening, Shabani. It's one of those games where Tiruppur Tamizhans don't want to take this lightly. Started off quite comfortably, 36 without loss. Nothing untoward in the wicket. Couple of streaky boundaries, but that's about it.
Using his feet, comes down the track, and it's a maximum. It's a Shriram fly, super 6 over the side screen. Incredible hit.
Almost Wimbledon season, isn't it? New balls, please. Down the ground, straight over the side screen. And well, over the top of our cameraman. Beautifully done from Amit Satwik.
Crisp hitting down the ground from the right-hander, whether against pace or now against spin as well. He's held his shot very nicely. Against the Pacers, going flat and fast. And against Morgan Ashwin, using his feet. Getting the height and the distance. He started well here, giving his team a fantastic start. 169 his strike rate. British Empire package drinking water, high voltage. Player of the match contender, Amit Satwik. The ball box comes out. You said new balls, please. They've needed to find a replacement.
Yeah, beautifully done from Amit Satwik. Just using his feet beautifully to M. Ashwin. One of those bowlers who doesn't like being hit in the first few deliveries. Always enjoys picking up a wicket early. You almost sense that he will go short, he will go for his stock ball, which is the googly and not the leg break, more often than not.
And there's the googly. Right on cue. You're doing this far too often, Abhi.
Played with this guy since I was 13, Shabani. I should know a thing or two.
That's another googly. Plays it with the turn. It's been a different start for the IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans. Tushar Raheja has usually been the aggressor. But this time, Amit Satwik taking that role and taking it well as well. Tushar Raheja not quite finding his timing. Different surface, different conditions.
And that's why I value the TNPL quite a bit. Because it's one of those leagues around the country where you're challenged in different sort of surfaces. We've got 4 venues in total, and each with its different challenges. Got the wind factor here in Tirunelveli, the space and bounce on offer in Dindigul. Sometimes it could be slow in Salem, even slower in Coimbatore. So you've got to adjust both as batters and as bowlers.
Takes it over the offside. Creates a bit of width, clears that front leg, and swings the bat through. It's a Shriram ply. Super 6 from the left-hander.
Spin not working for the Panthers. 2 sixes the over, one of each batter. This time the short ball, the googly, hangs back. Smashes it with the wind.
No single there. 13 runs coming off that over. 49 without loss. To bowl the final over of the power play. But is he going to get a bowled?
Yeah, well, I think they're looking for miracles, like how they did in the last game. Maybe another hat-trick. They might come back in. There you go. He's got his fans already. Young Surya Anand.
It's good to see new heroes being born in the TNPL across districts. Oh, a chance goes through his hands at short fine, and the 50 comes up. Opening partnership, third 50-run partnership between these two.
Yeah, it just goes from bad to worse for Rajalingam, unfortunately for him. Again in that short fine leg position, he's getting a variety of catches, just follows you around. You're not having the greatest of days in the outfield. It's been a positive start from Amit Sathwik. He's definitely enjoyed the conditions a bit more. He's played more convincing shots, even though if you look at the strike rates of both batters, Raheja is striking quicker.
He's had a bit of luck tonight. But nicely played. Gets it over. It's going to run away as well. Amit Sathwik playing the field. It's a Shriram fantastic 4.
They're getting excited a bit with the space and bounce. Is Surya Anand, the long off drop back. He needn't have bowled it short. Two boundaries, and then suddenly a meeting takes place. Gurjapneet comes in, Chaturved comes in. There's a long off and deep square leg in play. Young man, I think the field is for you to pitch the ball up, try and see if you can extract something from that 4 to 6 meter mark.
On that leg side. But with this change of the leg side wide, ICC is going to be implementing it from July. Batters are going to have to come up with shots for that delivery as well. That line, full and short.
I think it's pretty fair. You already got the leg side rule, and in white ball cricket, the number of fielders behind square.
Played away on the offside. Straight onto those boundary cushions. But Amit Sathwik, absolutely fantastic. Enjoying his time out there.
Definitely goes the distance. Through the kitchen sink at that one. Width on offer. Did not hesitate for a second. And it's as flat as you get from Amit Sathwik.
And at that height, shot being so flat, the wind isn't going to help. That's how well he hit it. He was coming left arm over. A change of angle now from Surya Anand. Left arm round. This is the angle from which he found success in that last game. but that was towards the end overs. That was the 19th over of the innings. Here, of course, he's bowling in the power play.
That's when you look at this Madurai Panthers side and you're thinking, who's that player that stands up for you? Unfortunately for them, you don't seem to have any answers. Looking around the outfield, I'm thinking who's going to put his hand up. Looks like it's almost a foregone conclusion at this point that they want to get the game done with and go home. Not looking like a side that wants to win.
Pulled away majestically by Tushar Raheja. It's on the roof. It's a maximum to end the over. 21 runs coming off it. And at the end of the power play, the IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans are 70 without loss. Saravanan into the attack. Best of 3 for 23. Left arm spin.
Yeah, this team's looking good, Tiruppur Tamizhans. Conversely, you just have a great feel and a good balance to this side. Look at Chepauk, you look at Dindukal, and you had Salem playing earlier today. You have Tiruppur again, who are looking quite good.
Nicely played off the back foot. Power and placement from Amit Satwik takes him to 47.
Lots of power in that one. Short. Had to rock back and generate a lot of power. Probably the longest part of the ground as well. Found the gap beautifully.
Looks to use his feet, but it's gone straight up. Extra cover. And Nes Chaturved was looking to get under it, but they scamper back for 2. It hasn't gone their way for the Panthers.
Yeah, nothing short this time around. Amit Satwik could have gone, couldn't have gone anywhere rather. That's just what happens when it isn't your day. Skipper of the Madurai Panthers, N.S. Chaturved.
A little bit of extra turn. Takes it away on the offside. He's had starts, Amit Satwik, in this tournament. And some good partnerships with Tushar Raheja as well. Although he's played second fiddle on those occasions, today's been his day. A single down the ground takes him to his 50. First of the season for Amit Satwik and 4th in his TNPL career. He's played a classy knock tonight.
A good time for Tiruppur Tamizhans to tick off more boxes in their team. An opening stand that's profitable. But now it's the other man, Amit Satwik. A lovely celebration to boot as well. Not only Tushar Raheja, it's an important contribution at the top of the order, looking quite settled, and I'm sure Tiruppur are a happy camp.
They'd want contributions up and down the order, and they're getting them as well. 7 overs done, 79 for none.
And I think this is the right end for him, Shivani, because he tends to rely a lot more on his googlies. And when you ensure that he executes it right from this time around, this side of the pitch, what happens is the left-hander is hitting against the spin.
It's into the wind. With the wind, the fielder thought he had a chance, but it sails over him. A bit of a tease, but it is a maximum.
Form is a beautiful thing. These are the sort of high balls that end up just in the hands of the fielders. Tushar Raheja taking the fielder on, going against the turn and getting a maximum.
This one is smashed in front of square, more towards long on. Back-to-back sixes for the left-hander. He's putting on a show here, these two.
Yeah, this one was just muscled. No chance whatsoever. Look at that. Rocking back. 6 from the moment it left his bat.
Equation now just 30 of 75 medical partners for the TNPL Kaveri hospitals. Faster than a run out. Always ready, just in case of an emergency. And the doctor's there. Looking to finish things off in a hurry here. Tushar Raheja. Going along at almost 12 runs and over. The openers.
Put them in your top 4, Shabani. Tiruppur now after this performance.
They are looking good. More batters' contributions coming through other than just Tushar Raheja as well. Switches it up, but is dismissed. Doesn't get his 50 on this occasion. He's had 4 consecutive 50s, Tushar Raheja, in this tournament. Tushar Raheja looking to switch things up. Fails to get a good connection. Nicely tossed up drives. Takes the edge, but a good effort there at sweeper cover. Atikur Rahman, the fielder. A good hand there from Atikur Rahman. Pushes the ball back in time. All clear. 8 overs done, 93 for 1, Tiruppur. Bit of a mix-up here. Let's see, Amit Satwik gets back just in time as I welcome MD Tirishkamani to the comm box.
Hello, Shabani. They just had 28 runs to finish this game. We have a surprise at number 3, Sai Kishore, but a bit of a mix-up. A direct hit would have proven costly for Amit Satwik. Not much can be done at this point. The only thing that will be running at Tiruppur Tamiran's dugout would want to finish this match as early as possible, get that run rate as high as possible. You want to bag that 2 points as quickly as you can. So that is what will be running in the mind of Amit Satwik and Sai Kishore at this point.
Goes flat down the ground, one bounce into the fence. Amit Satwik, he's already been going all guns blazing, turning it up a little more.
Smart cricket here. Sarna Kumar tossed the ball nice and wide, shuffled across Amit Satwik, flat batted it over the bowler's head. Always a very good position to target in spite of having a long on, long off. It was hit nice and hard.
Fielder in position, doesn't quite find the gap, which is 23 required from here on. That was the dismissal.
Having a look at the dismissal, Tushar Raheja wanted to play that switch hit. Was not able to get that elevation. Was trying a little too hard. Was riding on a bit of a luck at the start of his innings. But in between, it felt like he was catching up and some really good shots from his bat. But I don't think he'll be very disappointed because he wanted to try something different.
touch from Siechem. And a single. He comes in at number 3. Hasn't batted too much in this tournament. So get some time out there in the middle. Also crucial going in to the business end of the tournament and possibly the playoffs.
I think you've got it bang on here, because it's very important that every other batter gets an outing. Especially, nothing can match the kind of practice that you get in the center. So it's very important that you have some practice going.
Nicely cut away. It runs away for a boundary as well. Got close to it, played it late, and then creating a bit of room and power as he took that front leg away.
Excellent connection there. The beauty of the shot is the point of connection. In spite of having a sweeper cover, there's not much he can do at this point. The inching closer here, the Tiruppur Tamizhans just 18 runs away from bagging those 2 points. Amit Sathwik has played an incredible role here.
This has gone high, and it's gone far into the crowd. Just 11 runs left here for the Tiruppur Tamizhans.
Having a look at the last shot, but this one was hit incredibly hard and long, shuffled across, muscled it over the long on region. Will certainly be a 90-meter 6 for me. But good connection there from Amit Sathwik. He's batting in a different league today, Shabani, because there was so much spoken about Tushar Raheja, the responsibility that he has to share time and again. Amit Sathwik's innings, I think that will ease the kind of pressure that, or the responsibility that Tushar Raheja has been shouldering for quite some time now. And also a very interesting point that was mentioned, especially when you start scoring in the mid-phase of the tournament, it does so much good, just not for you, but also for the team heading into the playoffs.
Absolutely. Looking at their 3rd win here, the IDream Tiruppur Tamizhans on the brink of it, just 10 runs away. Looking to switch it up, Siechem misses out completely. 1-1-1 for 1. Do you believe in superstition, Tirush?
I don't, but my Stato just mentioned that it has happened already in the previous innings.
Big appeal from behind the stumps. Ganesh with the appeal. They don't seem interested in going upstairs and getting it checked.
Another thing that we noticed here is Siechem is trying to play it as slow as possible. His intent is to try and rotate the strike. A sharp leg spinner there. Ooh, that was a good delivery. For me, I think they could have gone up.
It could have at least been umpire's call. A touch and go. It's a maximum coming straight towards us here. 1 run needed. He's gone for the big shot. A few bounces into the boundary cushions, and Amit Sathwik finishes it.
In the final points table, which is very, very good, giving them a fair, good chance of qualifying into the playoffs.
The margin of victory, 9 wickets with 59 balls remaining. And that means they go up into 2nd position. 3rd win for them this season, but look at that net run